finishing touches of any off-road vehicle are the things you add to make it your own. That's why we've developed a full collection of over 70 Polaris-engineered accessories specifically designed for Pro R. Polaris. Think outside.
Para tu auto o tu taller, con más de 100,000 números de parte disponibles y un AutoZone.
Somewhere in the world, there's a place where every corner holds a new discovery. Want to find out? Here, comfort isn't measured by extravagance. It's measured by the purity of authenticity. What seems simple on these streets is a symphony of flavors at every turn, where history is served on a plate. Like that first time standing before 12 volcanoes, feeling so unique. Or those giants in the middle of the desert. Dance, sail, run. Take at any moment of your trip. Let the wind guide you, the horizon inspire you, and the journey transform you. Here, what seems ordinary, like crossing a desert, enjoying the sea, and watching the sunset from a forest, is truly a treasure. This isn't just a place, it's a feeling. What is just part of daily life for us? For you, it's an invitation to an unforgettable journey. Baja California, where the ordinary is extraordinary.
We've chased checkered flags through dust, rocks, mud, and worse. We've crowned champions, racked up wins in places where tires go to die. And we're still just getting started. From hammering and hammers to Baja bangers. If it's brutal, beautiful, or just plain ridiculous, we're there. So whether you're bombing through the desert or just dodging potholes in rush hour, tread victoriously with Max's.
Check.
If you want to see more about off-road racing and SCORE, go check out the SCORE.
Hi guys, Thor Hertz here with Terrible Hertz Motorsports, sponsored by Monster Energy. You don't know anything about racing.
For all the latest action in off-road racing, be sure to watch the SCORE Journal.
to see a couple pictures of me.
Anyone who thinks that they're going to come down and beat Mexico, they learn very quickly that Mexico always wins. Sometimes you just get lucky enough that it lets you tweak through and do it faster than everyone else.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to our live coverage here of the 20. You see the bikes are all lined up. Zero win. But everything is fine. So we're, except for maybe the microphone. Tyler, how you feeling right before we started here?
Yeah, we're feeling super good, super confident. For 400 miles.
Awesome. Tyler's ready. So as you can see, we're just a few minutes here from the start. Tyler Lynn in the 7X is ready. Pretty excited. I talked to them. They had a good night's sleep. Their team is ready. They look focused. Talked to Arturo Salas. And there we go, Tyler. Miles. And then he's going to switch over to Carter Klein. And Kieran and Aran are sharing the duties. They're splitting it up 3 ways. There's Arturo Salas on the 1X. We got the 15X now. Eric Holt. He's out in Nevada. He's ready to go. He was here bright and early. That's our top 3 of the Pro Moto Unlimited. Now we're moving down to our Pro Moto 30 class. You're looking at Jason Alosi out of Reno, Nevada. Shane Shomo, Tucker Hopkins sharing the duty on that Honda. Baja Bound Insurance and Quality Transport among their sponsors. Up next is 324X, Edgar Nahar out of Mexicali, Baja California. Rodolfo Patron, Oswaldo Moncado, and Jesus Gonzalez sharing the duties. New Tech Plumbing among their main sponsors. Now we're going into our Pro Moto 40. Right now you're looking at Shane Esposito out of Canyon Lake, California. Quality team here with Francisco Septian, Renee Magana, Jason Miller, and Jim O'Neill sharing the duties. Now we're into our Pro Moto Limited class out of Marietta, Georgia, Bhaskar Ramani. Southern Honda Power Sports, their main sponsor. $116X is next. David Navarro out of Tecate, Baja California. Jason Lopez, Ezra Garcia, and Seth Johnson sharing the duties. Got 122X. Ricky Conradi out of Santee, California. Tommy Lee Crow, Jonathan Mateo Levinson, Juan Esteban Miranda sharing the duties on that bike. Bun Boy Racing, Off-Road Warehouse, their main sponsor. Talked to her yesterday. She didn't have many words. Christian Romo, Hector Rojas, and Lorenzo Fergosa sharing duties on that Yamaha. Lester Lehigh, Jason Truby, and Rob Barnum sharing duties on that Honda. Elbows Up Racing, BVLA, and Mike's Precision Welding, their sponsors. Now we're into our Pro Moto 60. Up there out of Sanger, California. Jeff Miller and Scott McGrain sharing duties on that Husqvarna. Fresno Roofing, Baja Bound Insurance among their sponsors. Out of Torreon, Coahuila, Alejandro Marmaleo on that Husqvarna right there. M400 Express and Yamaha 1, their sponsors. On 725X. Sponsoring that Honda are PCD, Phoenix Racing, and KKCH. Ilian Racing, Pacific West Business Properties, and Jawbo Canyon Store. Funtime ATV Rentals among his many sponsors. Up next, also out of Chula Vista, California, is Larry Cerna. Here today, sponsoring that Honda, Christian. Right now we're looking at 746X, hailing from Phoenix, Arizona, Benjamin Henry. Looking at on that 716X Honda, Dominguez Racing, Mercado's Racing, Terra Mouse, Lola Mita Ranch, King Racing. Now we move to our Pro Moto Adventure class. Sharing duties will be Caden Guard, Austin Hayter, Arthur Smith, and Travis Turner on that KTM. Factory Off-Road, Fly Racing, Seat Concepts. You're looking at 243X there. That's Devin Olson out of that Honda. KO Racing, Rip Gear, Extreme. Up next, we got 237X out of that motorcycle racing hotbed of Brooklyn, New York. Edmundo Silvestre, Edwin Rosen, Brian Zalava, and Azian Bautista sharing the duties. It's a pretty big team. AHM Factory Services, their main sponsor. Now 201X. David Matthew Gutierrez and Brian Lyman sharing the duties on. Chihuahua, Gabriel Vasquez there, 138A. And Edwin Lopez sharing duties on that Honda. Meta Racing, Confetti Globos, Bellicona. This thing going off the start. Popping it up there by two wheels. California, getting ready is Martin, Ivan DeJesus Garcia, Daniel Figueroa, Franco Rosas, and Francisco Rosas sharing the new. Now we're at 101. Jorge Martinez, Alejandro Crossway, Alexander Macias, Alan Cruz, and Daniel Chavez will be sharing the duties on that Honda. DC's Desnero, Pinkland Racing, and Prime One Installs among their many sponsors. And closing out our class here with the Sportsman Quads, it's Mario Joaquin Navarrete out of Tecate, Baja California. It's 116A. Ricardo Hoyas, Javier Lopez, Christopher Villalobos, and Adolfo Arellano sharing the duties on that Honda. Their many sponsorship duties. Well, we had all our bikes get off there safely, looking pretty good, exciting. We had one person who did not show up at their start. We'll see if they show up here in a few minutes. But right now, they are on their way. They're leaving beautiful Ensenada here this morning on a perfect weather morning. Very nice, maybe temperature around 60 degrees, no wind to speak of. They're going to head out about 15 miles or so east and get out of town and then reschedule out there, restage out at Rancho Nelson Ranch as it's known to the gringo community. And they're going to take off from there, start underway there, then they're going to head up into the hills all the way through. A lot of them are doing the rider changes, Ironman excluded. Splitting up around the 200, 250, whatever marks they choose. Their whole goal is to make it across the peninsula, get back to the coast. Bikes and quads start this morning, and stick with us throughout the day. We'll be back around 9 a.m. for the trucks, and I will see you then. Again, thanks for joining us here this morning.
We're here in Patagonia, fly fishing, off-roading, making new friends, hanging out with old friends.
One of the things I love about BF Goodrich, besides their amazing tires, is the way they are teaching people to tread lightly.
People who explore the outdoors, they're the best stewards of that land. They do it for their children, for their grandchildren.
You don't need a map to find your community. BF Goodrich, what are you building for?
Over 25 years of off-road racing dominance. Proprietary patented race technology. Proudly made in the USA. Unparalleled customer service and support. The choice of champions. Technology.
To tell you the truth, we could take or leave the extravagance, the attention, the celebrity, the bragging rights, the bravado, because all we've ever really wanted is for every Ford driver to feel this.
From an early age, we race. It's part of who we are. It's in our DNA. For some, the need to keep pushing fuels our lives. At VP Racing, we pour everything we have into creating the industry's best products. For those who put it all on the line. Whether it's the track or the trail or wherever you race, they say you can't win them all, but you can sure stand try. VP Racing, win every race.
Tested everything.
Change direction like that. Speeds not of this earth.
Finishing touches of any off-road vehicle are the things you add to make it your own. That's why we've developed a full collection of over 7 Polaris. Think outside.
Dame una bomba de agua. ¿Tienes anticongelante?
Para tu auto o tu taller, en AutoZone estamos para ti. Con más de 100,000 números de parte disponibles y una gran variedad de productos. Con AutoZone.
Somewhere in the world, there's a place where every corner holds a new discovery. Want to find out? Here, comfort isn't measured by extravagance. It's measured by the purity of authenticity. What seems simple on these streets is a symphony of flavors at every turn, where history is served on a plate and the most revolutionary experiences are tasted one bite at a time. Like that first time standing before 12 volcanoes, feeling so unique. Or those giants in the middle of the desert who have waited thousands of years just to keep sharing their story with you. Here, vineyards stretching to the horizon are just part of everyday life. Dance, sail, run, and ride. That's a decision you can make at any moment of your trip. Let the wind guide you, the horizon inspire you. Crossing a desert, enjoying the sea, and watching the sunset from a forest is truly a treasure. This isn't just a place, it's a feeling. And what is just part of daily life for us? For you, it's an invitation to an unforgettable journey. Baja California, where the ordinary is extraordinary.
Flags through dust, rocks, mud, and worse. We've crowned champions, racked up wins in places where tires go to die. And we're still just getting started. From hammering at hammers to Baja bangers. If it's brutal, beautiful, or just plain ridiculous, we're there. So whether you're bombing through the desert or just dodging potholes in rush hour, tread victoriously with Maxxis tires. Built for whatever you're chasing.
If you want to see more about off-road racing and SCORE, go check out the SCORE Journal. It's really cool. Take care.
Hi guys, Thor Hertz here with Terrible Hertz Motorsports, sponsored by Monster Energy. And we got SCORE Journal Magazine here, and if you don't read SCORE Journal Magazine, you don't know anything about racing.
For all the latest action in off-road racing, be sure to watch the SCORE Journal. You'll see a couple pictures of me.